should be said. There we go. There we go. So, this is going to be another one of these LaughNgamez rambles commentary, but it's going to be a good one. I'm actually going to, I'm going to send it. I'm going to give it for this commentary because I feel like I've been becoming pretty darn, I guess just, I'm becoming flabby when it comes to my casting, you know? Like, I've been doing it for quite a while now, so I'm just like, whatever. I'll just cast the game, and if it's a casual one for my YouTube, I'll just ramble. Even if it's like in a freak of world, I'm noticing that I'm just like pretty casual. It's fun with Falcon Paladin, but it's been a while since I've really given it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna knock this one out of the park here. It is a best of 5, a Protoss versus Protoss. We've got ourselves 2 top Korean players right now going to be taking each other on. Spawning in the top left-hand side of the map, playing for Team Mkers for the last time, it's Classic. And in the bottom right-hand side of the map, it's Hurricane for Bravestar Gaming. From Bravestar Gaming. And we've got ourselves 2 top Protoss here. Classic, definitely the favorite for this one. Definitely the favorite for this one, as Classic is just like he's a champion. Hurricane, on the other hand, while he's a very good Protoss player and has a lot of promise, he's kind of fallen off a little bit. He had his upcoming, and then he kind of fell back down a bit. It seems like he doesn't really. I mean, he's very good and he practices and plays a lot, but he doesn't actually play like that much. So seeing him in one of these online cups is nice. And yeah, we're just going to see him take on Classic today. And as I said, Mkers, the last time Classic is going to be representing this team, his contract has ended. So that's exciting to be able to watch him play this out. This is probably going to be one of my last casts on the old patch too. And it's all going to be good fun. It's all going to be good fun. Before PvP turns into just Infinity Void Rays. This is it. This is the last cast. Now, we take a look here. Classic already being a bit bold in this Protoss versus Protoss. He's going to be going for a Nexus and a low ground wall up, which is actually just ridiculous. This has been scouted by Hurricane. I mean, usually in Starcraft 2, it's like you go for the double gate or you're dead. And there's reason for this, ladies and gentlemen. We could actually just be about to see Classic in trouble because Hurricane, he's like, oh, you didn't go for a double gate opening. I'm going to proxy you with a robo. And this is going to leave Classic very, very exposed here. He's trying to make use of the good economic possibilities on a larger map like Thunderbird. But in PvP, it's risky. It's risky regardless of the map. So we're about to see the chin toss potentially be in a bit of trouble here as Hurricane is just... He's just reacting to Classic's greedy opening, and we've got this proxy robo coming up that the Protoss player doesn't know about. I say the Protoss player, Classic doesn't know about. He's scouting out. He's worried about a proxy Stargate that's going to be harassing, but it's not a harassing move that's going to be coming his way. It's going to be a full-on kill move that's going to be coming from Hurricane, and I don't know if Classic's going to be able to stop this. He's building 1 shield battery and getting his own robo on the way, but he's going to be very exposed. The shield battery is incredibly important, the fact that he's investing in this. But he doesn't know. He does not know what's coming his way. He hasn't scouted this. An Immortal, some Stalkers, and Adepts are about to roll up into his base. And this is going to be a bad time for the Red Protoss. The wall gets off and shuts down these Adepts, prevents them getting into the main base. But this has just left the shield battery exposed. Hurricane's coming on in here, and I think Classic is just going to die to this. His Robo could get unpowered, and I think it is. And when the Robo's gone, that is Classic just dead here. He's trying to build another pylon. He's firing up even another, just pylons for days, just trying to get established here. The Hurricane realizes how important it is to focus this down, to shut down the Immortal that's on the way, to shut down the shield battery, as probes have been pulled into this fight. Now there's a chance these pylons are going to get up, which is really important, but the shield battery, it gets focused down. There's only 1 shield battery, and it has fallen. There's going to be an Immortal out for Classic. He's not going to be able to, or Hurricane's not going to be able to stop this Immortal popping out, but he's still outgunned here. He's still against the Prism, and I think Hurricane just beautifully reacted to the build of Classic, and Classic is toast here. And that is game number 1. What a game. What a game for match number 1. Just this player, Hurricane, showing up. He's like, yeah, I'm here, I'm Hurricane. And he manages to win the game just like that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is exactly why Protoss have been opening double gate since the build came around. And I think of your Classic, you're just like, well, not gonna try that again. Well done by Hurricane. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the best of 5. This is a pretty important one because right now the players are playing to advance to make it into 3rd place to play versus Impact, and that's gonna secure them $100. And from there, it really goes into the much bigger bucks for this cup. The much bigger bucks indeed. But here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have loaded into the next match. I'm glad you guys are coming out to watch this. This best of 5 is underway now. Well, it's well underway, I guess. The map is already done and dusted just like that. So quick. Anyway, here we are. He's going to have to try and bring it back after basically just dying. It's Classic. There's nothing really else to say. He folded like a sack of potatoes. And in the top right-hand side of the map, it's Hurricane. I wish Classic changed his playstyle now and just go 3-1, says Dinowski. I think Classic could very well turn this around on 3-1 Hurricane. It's not out of the realm of possibility because Classic is just that good. I mean, Hurricane's no slouch either, though. He's a very solid Protoss. He just hasn't really broken out that much. Like, he had a lot of up-and-coming, showed a lot of promise, but then he never really popped out a lot. Copenhagen DOS with the non-stop puns says, rock you like a hurricane. Hurricane already beat Classic at the first day. Did he? Oh, I didn't actually check those results. Silly me. Was a 2-1 for Hurricane. Oh, that is that's important to know. Wow, he did. Oh, yeah. Keep in mind, Classic was in the bottom spot. He just barely squeaked, or I can't say barely squeaked it through because Patience just got wrecked in the group stage. I wonder if did Patience actually play his matches? Did anyone actually watch the group stage? I've got the replays to go over at some point, but Patience going 0-8 seems like kind of insane. I wonder if he was actually just put down as a forfeit or whether he actually just played that bad. Alright, we take a look here. Classic walling himself off in his main while going for a proxy Stargate on his side of the map. Hurricane, God, PvP is a darn clown fiesta. Hurricane is going to be going for a robo facility, proxying it himself. And once again, the proxy robo. Hurricane likes this build, it would seem. He really likes it. 2 Adepts crossing the map, or they were going to cross the map for Classic. They actually stayed back and killed that probe. Classic sending out his own probe, and he's got his random proxy oracle just 2 inches away from his main base. PvP is strategic and never a meme. Yeah, no, it's not. Tell me the strategic value for here. Why exactly right here? We could ask Classic, and he'd be like, oh, so Hurricane doesn't see it, of course. But why exactly right here? How much thought did he put into making sure it was right that spot? Adept's actually going to shade on into the main base. Does Classic commit? No, he doesn't. And the reason for that is there's 3 Stalkers for Hurricane. Now, I think this is going to be a bit of a tip-off, right? The fact that there's 2 Sentries and 3 Stalkers, I think that's got to be a bit of a tip-off for Classic that some aggression is going to be coming his way, right? Like, that many units really symbolizes that you're going to be going for something aggressive, whether it's like Twilight or, say, Robo Immortal or something. And it is going to be that Immortal again with the Prism. And Classic has gone for an expansion again. Is he just going to die here? He threw up a Stasis Ward, which is really cute because you're usually bound to catch a unit of your opponent, a high value unit when it comes to playing versus Protoss. Like, if you play versus Zerg, you'll maybe catch a Zergling. If you play versus Terran... Oh. What? Wait, what? What? Did Classic just kill his own Stasis Ward? Or was that... Oh, it must have been the probe that ran in there. Never mind, pardon me. Classic is going to be in a bit of trouble right now, though. He's chrono boosting out his own Prism. Or his own Immortal, pardon me. But his shield battery is already out of energy. He's got 2 Stalkers on the high ground still. His own Immortal's coming down, and the Immortal is injured for Hurricane. But it is gonna get saved. It's gonna get picked up, and all of a sudden, Classic is gonna have a tough time holding his natural. He wasn't able to pick off that Immortal, which really hurts. He's just getting force fielded. His own Immortal has to pull back here. He might be able to volley down that sentry. No, he doesn't do that. This is just a reckoning coming out of Hurricane right now. Classic just playing too greedy. This is exactly why we see just crazy one-base PvP plays. And there's simply so much. And Classic goes down the ramp. He's going to lose his Immortal. And this game is done. What on earth is this? Hurricane is just destroying Classic right now. That is just, that is it. GG. All right, Hurricane takes match number 2, just like that. Wow. Wow. Classic trying to be greedy. And it's not happening for him. Why does my stream title still say Civ? I am not playing Civ. Alright, we're gonna get on into the next game. Ladies and gentlemen, this could be a very quick PvP series. Very, very quick. Here we are, loading into the next match. Make sure to press that follow button. By the way, I see Curry Rice Man has followed, but if you're new to the channel, I don't stream a lot on Twitch, but chances are when I do, it's gonna be something like this that you enjoy. So just do it. Just do it. And better yet, check out my YouTube channel. That's my main squeeze right now. Or at least I guess my main side squeeze. I don't know. Anyway, here we are. Classic in the bottom right-hand side of the match. In the bottom right-hand side of the map. It's Triton, by the way. And in the top left, it's Hurricane. Hurricane's too strong. Now, if he does it again, and Classic doesn't scout this, like, Classic cannot go for an Expo again. Unless he's just throwing, right? Hurricane too strong, says Copenhagen-Das. 4K subs yet? Yep, broke 4K subs on the YouTube channel. I tweeted out about it. We're knocking milestones out of the park. I passed 1 million views on my YouTube channel the other day, which is awesome. And then after that, just today or yesterday or this morning or last night or something, I broke 4K subs, which is awesome. I didn't think I'd break 3K. Like, I've gained like 1.5K subs in like the past month thanks to the Alpha Star videos, which is insane. Hurricane, by the way, is looking... Oh my gosh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, apparently we're rewinding there. Hurricane was gonna go proxy Classic, and then he runs into Classic's proxy pylon. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Well, that was something. That was something. Martinez has followed. Thank you very much for the follow, sir. Now, Classic's proxy was canceled. He did cancel his and was like, oh. Would you look at that? The dirty thing is that we have to point out was that Hurricane was going to do it a third time. He was about to proxy for a third time. The only thing of significance that has happened this game, though, is that Classic has lost 25 minerals and now that probe. Sentry is on the way here. Robo on the way for Classic. Rock's getting killed off. Hurricane's coming in with his 2 Stalkers. Hallucinated Phoenix moving in for Classic. He's going to see the Stargate of Hurricane this game. So these players reverse and roll this time. Classic going for the Robo. Hurricane going for the Stargate. Now this Oracle is going to have to be repelled. There's 3 Sentries and a Stalker. The Sentries actually adding a bit of DPS, so this will get pushed away quick enough. It will, of course, escape, though, because Sentries are nowhere near as quick as an Oracle. Now, okay, let's take a look here. Stalker's out on the map for Hurricane. Looks like he's maybe going to go for a bit of a push with 2 Stalkers and 2 Adepts, and he realizes partially, I think, the fact that Classic only has himself a few Sentries. There we go. Classic does have more Stalkers, though. He force fields in the Adepts while he loses 2 probes. He's got the quicker Nexus. And so far, he has defended pretty well for the most part. I think he lost 4 probes in total. 5 probes in total if you count the one he sent across the map. He's keeping an eye on that Oracle. And now he's actually going to be moving out on the map with his units, it would look like. Is he going to try and catch that Oracle or something? It looks like he might be. He's just got 1 Stalker in the main base if this Oracle kind of decides to commit on in. But we take a look here. There's a Prism out for Classic. There is a Phoenix, though, for Hurricane in order to pursue this. And this Prism is actually going to die. It's going to try and warp in Stalkers to save itself. But I'm pretty sure the Phoenix gets this. Correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, with the Stalkers, the Hurricane coming out to ensure that that dies. That is a real nice move from him. 2 Adept Shade into the natural of Hurricane. But, I mean, we take a look. Classic has just fallen off. He's not making probes or anything while this is going on. Adept gets into the main base of Hurricane, but Hurricane has just probed up so much more. And no, it's not like a ton more probes have died or anything. It's Classic just simply hasn't made any. He's just playing real bizarre here. Real bizarre from Classic. Oracle comes on in for Hurricane, and yeah, 21 probes to 32. Classic, it looks like he's going to be going for a bit of attack, but he lost his Prism. He had to rebuild another. This is going to have given Hurricane so much time. Hurricane has 1 shield battery up. He's built another good force field come down from Hurricane. His Phoenix lifts up his opponent's Immortal. There's simply not enough firepower here for Classic, I feel, and I think that's going to be it. Like, yeah, that is it. Classic is toast. GG. Hurricane takes the 3-0.